Millions of television viewers believed they knew Pernell Roberts. Week after week, they watched him ride across the American frontier as Adam Cartwright, the intelligent and dependable eldest son on Bonanza. To audiences, he seemed to have everything an actor could want: fame, admiration, financial success, and a place in one of television's most beloved families. But behind the cameras, a very different story was unfolding. Because while Bonanza was becoming a cultural phenomenon, the man at the center of it was quietly wrestling with a question that would haunt much of his career. What happens when the role that makes you famous becomes the very thing that makes you unhappy? And that question would change the course of his life forever. Long before Hollywood knew his name, Pernell Roberts was a young man driven by ambition and conviction. Raised in the American South, he developed a deep appreciation for music, theater, and storytelling. Those who knew him often described him as thoughtful, intelligent, and fiercely independent. Unlike many aspiring actors who dreamed primarily of stardom, Roberts was drawn to meaningful work and artistic expression. His journey into entertainment was far from easy. Like countless performers before him, he endured years of uncertainty, small roles, and constant competition. Success seemed distant, yet his talent was undeniable, and eventually Hollywood began to take notice. Then came the breakthrough. When Bonanza premiered, television was entering a new era. Westerns dominated the airwaves, and audiences quickly embraced the Cartwright family. As Adam Cartwright, Roberts brought intelligence, sophistication, and emotional depth to the role. Almost overnight, he became one of television's most recognizable faces. The success was extraordinary. Ratings soared. Fan mail poured in. The show became a national obsession. But here's what most people never realized. While viewers celebrated Bonanza's growing popularity, Roberts reportedly felt increasingly frustrated. According to interviews he gave over the years, he believed the character had become creatively limiting. He wanted more challenging material and broader opportunities as an actor. At first, few people noticed the growing tension. The public saw smiles during interviews and appearances. Behind the scenes, however, many believe Roberts was becoming increasingly conflicted about his future. The very role that had given him fame was beginning to feel like a cage. And that's when everything changed. One of the most shocking moments in television history came when Roberts chose to leave Bonanza. To many fans, the decision made no sense. Why would anyone walk away from one of the most successful shows on television? The answer wasn't simple. According to those familiar with the situation, Roberts valued artistic freedom more than security. He chose uncertainty over comfort, even though it meant risking everything he had built. The decision stunned Hollywood. Yet the years that followed revealed a difficult reality. Leaving a hit series does not guarantee greater success. While Roberts continued working steadily in television, film, and theater, he never again experienced the same level of mainstream fame that Bonanza had provided. And that became the second heartbreak. Many actors spend their lives chasing success. Roberts achieved it, and then voluntarily walked away from it. Some admired his courage. Others questioned his decision. The debate followed him for decades. Then came the quieter years. Television changed. New stars emerged. The entertainment industry moved forward. Roberts continued acting and remained respected by his peers, but the spotlight gradually faded. Those close to the story remember a man who remained thoughtful about his choices. He rarely seemed interested in rewriting history. Instead, he appeared committed to living according to his principles, regardless of the consequences. Honestly, that's what makes his story so compelling. His tragedy was not scandal or public disgrace. It was something far more human. It was the burden of choosing authenticity over popularity. The pain of knowing that success and fulfillment are not always the same thing. Today, Pernell Roberts remains an unforgettable figure in television history. His work on Bonanza continues to introduce him to new generations of viewers, while his career choices spark conversations about artistic integrity and personal happiness. His story reminds us that fame often comes with invisible costs. Sometimes the hardest battles are not fought against other people, but within ourselves. If this story gave you a new perspective on Pernell Roberts and the hidden struggles behind television success, Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear whether you think he made the right choice by leaving Bonanza. And if you enjoy discovering the untold stories behind Hollywood legends, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Because sometimes the greatest tragedy isn't losing fame, it's realizing that even achieving your dream may not bring the peace you were searching for.